Alright, cool. Oh. I died too.
Luckily, my daughter and her children are safe. You've weakened the commander and cleansed my home. Thank you.
You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, fucker. Oh my god. I'm scared. Please, fuck. Whoops. God damn it. Can I get heals? Oh, man. Oh, I hate this. I'm gonna die. So just a wipe from ads. How stupid. This dungeon, man. I hate you, dungeon. So much. This is so dumb, man. Whoa. I just go down here. Oh my god, please can we kill something? Ah! Alright, almost last boss. This is such a dumb dungeon. I hate it so much. Why are we killing these things, man? Now we have to kill these, like, oh. No, don't pull more. You don't need to pull more. Don't pull more, please. No. Oops. Okay, we don't need to kill that. We're good. Oh wait, oh okay, I guess we have to kill this one. It's fine, I'm good, man, let's do. Whoa. Is it Olivia's world? And we're just living in it?
We've weakened the Nerubians' foothold on the town and their commander.
Cool, we're feared now. Cool. I hate this so much. Leveling is so tiring, man. Just grind it. At least I get fury. Shadows consume. Shadows. I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going to. Cool. Hold. Stupid little fuckers. Fucks. Doesn't matter, let's go. Let's leave.
You've saved Merildon, champion. We'll drive the remainder of the shadowy lot from the city. Wait. No! They've sent a force back up and retaken the Dawnbreaker! If the Order of Knights steals the Dawnbreaker, Merildon will be defenseless!
Row spaghetti-os. Alright, where do we go now? It's last boss time. Where do we start? We go here? Oh yeah. We start here, and then we gotta fucking fly to the bitch ass motherfucker. He turns into like a big bug. He's a big bug. He's a bug. He's a bug. I'm a bug. I'm a bug. Oh! I hate this dungeon. I hate it.
By the light of the flame! What is
There it
that
is.
fresh horror?
Big bug. Oh.
This darkness is deadly. The Lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe. This darkness is overpowering.
Really?
Remember to get the Lamplighter's blessing.
Everyone hates this dungeon. Everybody's just like, this is the worst fucking thing ever, man. Every time. This should just not even be in the game anymore. Yo, wipe. It's like we died like 10 times in the dungeon. There's only healer. Yeah. Now they're gonna waste time. They're gonna two-man this boss. Just die, please. Thank you. Oh god. Okay. You'll drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. Calling mouth. Okay, this guy can't die too now? This mage is not dying. How are you not dead? Now we're just glitched out. Okay, here we go. The fuck? He's like, I'm gonna run into a mob because this is fucking so stupid. This dungeon is the dumbest fucking shit every time. Yeah, run into a mob, please. Thank you. Good freaking lord, man. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, we gotta do this all over again. God, please, man. Now, come on, man, you pulled it now. Come on, dude. Why did you pull? Oh my god. Bro. Wipe it, please.
Die, overcrawler. I'll feast. I'll feast.
Where is he? Everyone's confused. This does not make for good content. A dungeon that like nobody wants to do. You just die. Stay. He's like, where is he? Everyone's confused. To mount up to get the freaking. Wait, someone who died again. Bro,
Taste venom.
I don't know anymore.
Eviscerated.
I don't know.
Acid sting. Oh, you're nothing. Die, overcrawler. Taste venom. Cannot stop me. Acid sting. I'll feast. I'll feast.
I'm just gonna leave. I've waited long enough. I'm good. Here we go. Okay, kill this guy. Okay.
Tending cycle interrupted.
Okay. I don't want to do this one. Oh, jeez.
Come play Whiteout Survival, where you upgrade your furnace to stay warm, manage and maintain the peace in your town, and always be ready for battle.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? We got some notes, and I figured we'd go over them. Recording this off stream, so it's just gonna be me. There's gonna be no chat included, but I wanted to give you guys my my knee-jerk reaction to the changes that are coming. I would say right now, I'm recording this the day of the third cup in Europe. So we saw a lot of Rogue Mage. A lot of people were upset. Rogue Mage, very, very strong. The old target was Mistweaver Monks. They got nerfed. I think they're actually in a pretty good spot now. Now we're looking for Rogue Mage to get nerfed, and we're also looking for some of these other classes we're not really seeing to get buffed. So we'll see exactly what Blizzard decided to do. I'll let you know what I think about these notes, and then I'm also going to just rank classes. So this is not This is not a tier list. This is just kind of me organizing and having a visual for some of the changes that are coming to these classes. So, for example, if I think warriors are going to be super nerfed, I'll put them in the double minus category. If I think they're going to be super buffed, the double plus category. If I think it's just going to be an equal change, I'll put them in the middle, etc., etc. So any class that gets mentioned, I will throw them up in this list, and then we can have a discussion about that after. So, without further ado, let's get into these notes that are coming on May 2nd. Blizzard says, as we've accumulated a few days of data and player feedback following the 12.05 update, we're planning to make adjustments that address outliers in both group play and PvP. The following changes will go live with scheduled weekly maintenance in each region. Let's go. Frost Death Knight. All damage increased by 5%. Does not affect PvP. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to only rate these classes based on PvP. So these are not me going over the PvE changes. So for Frost DK, they got nothing. So they are mentioned in the notes, so I'll throw them up here, but there's nothing. There's neutral changes. Unholy. Unholy Death Knight is performing better than intended with recent bug fixes. Magus of the Dead Shattable damage reduced by 15%, not in PvP. Graveyard damage reduced, not in PvP. Rider of the Apocalypse, White Mane's Epidemic reduced, not in PvP. Riders of the Apocalypse, Trollbane's Ice Fear reduced, not in PvP. And then Sandlane Thrill of Blood now increases the damage of Dread Plague and Virtual Plague by 10%, was 5. So they got a small buff to Sandlane. It's not enough for a plus to me. I'm just going to keep it here in the neutral category. I don't think that does much. Devour, all damage reduced by 3%. Voidfall Meteor damage reduced by 12%. Meteoric Rise damage bonus for Void Ray reduced by 10%. So slight nerfs to the Annihilator Demon Hunter. I don't think this will be, if any of you guys are wondering, we're not going to do Vengeance Demon Hunter. This is Devourer Demon Hunter, okay? So I'll try to reiterate that at the end of the video, but this is Devourer Demon Hunter because this tier list doesn't have the new spec. Guardian Druid have continued to overperform in single target content, okay, while experiencing difficulties with threat and sustained damage outside of cooldowns. With these changes, we're aiming to reduce the burst potential and transfer some of that power into more reliable and consistent abilities. So Wild Guardian Echo effectiveness reduced, Red Moon damage reduced, but Maul damage was increased, Raise damage was increased, Ravage damage was increased, Thrash direct damage was increased, and Thrash bleed damage was increased. Guardian Druid, I think you could maybe say it's a slight buff, but I think it's pretty much irrelevant for PvP. So I don't think it really matters that much. Maybe they actually lost burst with this, so it's worse. That's neutral, I guess. Like the consistent damage of Guardian Druid I don't think matters much. And they got their first nerf, so at best I think it's a neutral change. I don't think it matters. Restoration, all healing reduced by 3%, does not apply in PvP combat. Everyone heals for 40% of Light Boom's final heal was 2550, does not apply in PvP combat. So these changes for Resto also not applying. Augmentation. Let's sip of water real quick. How's your day, everyone? You having a good day? You're still in the video. Give the video a like. Leave me a comment, tell me what you had for dinner, and also what you think about these changes. Thanks. One second. Appreciate it. Alright, Evoker, Augmentation. All ability damage and pet damage reduced by 5%. So that's actually just a nerf. That stayed in PvP. Fixed an issue where Infernal's Blessing damage was not properly modified by the specialization's baseline passive. Infernal's Blessing spell damage coefficient has been updated to compensate, so its effective damage will only be charged per the above adjustment. Scale Commander fixed an issue where bombardment damage was not properly modified. Bombardment damage calculations have been adjusted to compensate. Developer notes effective damage will be unchanged for Devastation, only reduced by 5% for Augmentation with the above adjustment. So Augmentation actually got a damage nerf, even in PvP. I'm surprised that was not kind of modified out, but we'll see what happens with the PvP changes. All damage dealt by you and your pets has been increased by 4%. Does not apply in PvP. So another neutral change here for Beast Mastery. Rapid Fire damage increased by 20%. Not PvP. Explosive Shot damage increased by 100%. That is in PvP. Steady Shot damage is increased by 100%. Arcane Shot, Multi-Shot damage also increased. So some slight buffs here for the Marksmanship Hunter. So let's find marks and we'll put it up on the board. There it is. Slight buffs. Frost. Shadow damage to primary targets has been reduced by 6%. Bug fixes last week in Hand of Frost. Flurry provided a meaningful damage increase to Frost. This change is primarily intended to offset the boost from those fixes. So, a slight nerf, this is very minor nerf to Frost. Shatter damage to your primary target got nerfed by 6%. And Shatter, I think, is the #1 damage of a Frost mage, so that's not trivial. That actually is like, it's not a huge nerf, but it is a nerf. High tolerance refunds 2-4 seconds of purifying brew. Was 3-6. Zensin increases stagger effectiveness by 15%. Based on visiting health was 20. So slight nerfs to Brewmaster, but once again, these are mostly PvE changes. I'll throw Brewmaster.
I need gas money, but I don't get paid until next week. What should I do?
You've got to check out the earn app. You can get up to 100 with a max of 750 between payments. There's no interest, no credit check.
Go away.
Yes, download it today.
The Perfect Cash Events app did not exist until now. I gotta tell you about Clio. Clio is a cash event
Out there, but this is not something that really matters. I don't think it's going to change anything in PvP, but I'll put it there to a slight nerf. Eternal Flame healing was increased by 50%, Word of Glory healing was increased by 50%, and Light of Dawn. So Holy Paladins got a little bit of buffs, and this could make the Herald of the Sun, I think it's called Herald of the Sun. I'm kind of fried, it's been a long day. Herald Paladin a little bit better, which I think people would be excited about, so give them a slight buff. Protection, base armor increased. Paladins, yeah. I'll put that in here at the neutral change, I don't think that really matters. Discipline, atonement damage transfer has been increased to 30%, was 28, not applied in PvP combat, okay. Atonement healing now decays more rapidly beyond 5 targets. For example, when healing 20 injured allies with atonement, it would previously be reduced by 50%, with the new scaling it would reduce by 60%. Not done relevant in PvE, or in PvP, sorry. That seems relevant for PvE, not in PvP, so neutral. All healing increased by 6%, not in PvP combat. Okay, they're being very careful. That is wholly neutral. Outlaw, all damage increased, not in PvP. Cloud cover, primary, secondary duration reduced to 6, was 10, okay. That's a nerf to Trickster. Cloud cover now causes phase to stack 1 additional time, was 2, that is a nerf. No scruples, crit chance, bonus reduced to 12%, was 10. Increase, sorry, they got an increase, my apologies, so that's a buff. Additional stacks of phase granted by Cloud Cover no longer increase the magnitude of secondary effects, such as the damage reduction from Smoke Talent. Okay, so I would say for Outlaw that I feel like is neutral. With these two changes, I can't imagine these are huge effects. You guys feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is going to be pretty neutral for Outlaw overall. Subtlety Rogue got very similar changes. They got a damage buff, but not in PvP. Cloud cover primary and secondary duration reduced to 6 seconds, was 10. So that got nerfed. No scripted crit bonus increased to 12, that got buffed. Additional stacks of phase granted by Cloud cover no longer increased to, okay, so same kind of changes. I would say for Subtlety Rogue, that is also very net neutral, especially since the damage buffs are not going to be happening in PvP. Enhancement Shaman, though. They've been underperforming in Raid Mythic Plus. With these changes, we're aiming to increase the throughput and help Stormbringer catch up to Systemic. Okay. All ability damage increased by 5%. Okay. Auto attack damage increased by 10%. Okie dokie. Resolved an issue causing Thorm's Invocation to cast Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, and Tempest with more effectiveness than intended when cast below 10 Maelstrom. Nature's Gift now increases nature damage of abilities by 6%. Voltaic Surge increases the damage of Crash Lightning and Chain Lightning by 20%. So this seems pretty meaningful. All ability damage and auto attack damage by 10%. I would definitely say that's a super solid buff for Enhancement Shaman. So I'll get at least a +1. Affliction, unstable affliction damage increased by 20%. Seed of Corruption damage increased by 10%. Corruption damage increased by 20%. And Agony damage increased by 10%. This is literally, I'm not kidding you guys, this is maybe like the 6th patch in a row where Affliction Warlocks have gotten damage buffs. So it will be very interesting to see how this plays out. Truly, I'm already playing a lot of Affliction, and it doesn't feel awful. Like, I played it in 3 today. I played it a lot in Shuffle. You know, you have some hard matchups, but your damage definitely feels pretty solid. A lot of it just coming from your dots, haunt, and then like drain soul and shadow burn. But yeah, UA damage increase, corruption damage increase by 20%. In PvP, you basically only play corruption. Very rare you're gonna play wither, so that's a big increase. Agony, I would say that's gonna. I feel like this is the first. That's like all your main attacks, right? Except I guess like Drain Soul and Shadow, but I definitely feel like those are some really solid buffs for Affliction. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Affliction at ++. I think those are the biggest buffs we've seen so far. Let's continue. Execute damage increased by 20% for arms. Overpower damage increased. Slayer Strike damage increased by 40%. And Reap the Storm damage increased by 30%. That is big. Those are also, I think, significant changes. In Fury 2, all damage increased by 5%, execute damage by 20%, Raging Blow by 20%, Slayer Strike increased by 40%, Reap the Storm by 30%, and Mountain Current damage increased by 50%. Ground Current, sorry. So I would say both. I mean, call me crazy, bro, but I guess Execute and Overpowered don't do the most damage, so I'll say these are minor changes. Okay, so for arms, minor changes. For Fury, I'd say big buffs. Execute, Raging Blows. I don't think you actually play Slayer, but you might now. But all ability as well, I'd say they got ++. These patch notes, gaining some serious power. Execute damage increased by 20% for protection. So Prot also got minor buffs, nothing crazy. Thunder Blast damage and Ground Current damage. Now, player versus player, this is the meat and potatoes, this is what we want to see. What is going on? Alright, so far, I don't mind what I see. Nothing's crazy, nothing's too out of line. Developer notes. The pace of combat is a little too fast right now, resulting in quick kills from burst damage. We're increasing player health in PvP combat to slow this down slightly and give players more time to react. Gladiator Distinction, PvP trigger set bonus now increases player stamina by an additional 5%. Void Stone Shielding Array Absorption effect reduced by 50%. So this is the neck embellishment that many players are using. This got super nerfed. There's no way this is worth it now. I think the shield's gonna suck. And also they buffed the set bonus, so everyone has more health, meaning it's gonna be a lot harder for comps that rely on quick kills and
Shohei Ohtani, Topps finest rookie card. Is his sudden death? 2 seconds left. He's gonna take it for 26.
On other bidding sites, this card is going for $100. You don't want to miss out on the next big deal, so start bidding today, only on Win.
There are 6 words that are really hard for most people to say. I need therapy, and that's okay. Or it can.
compositions and classes that need kind of a longer game are going to benefit from this. So classes that don't have big one-shots. So I think that's a step in the right direction. The game was a little fast. I do like that change. Devour ability to burst enemies down is a little too high, so they nerfed Void Surge. So Void Surge got nerfed, but I feel like actually a lot of people are playing with Void Surge right now. That means maybe the caster build is going to go up in stonks a little bit. I think I'm still going to keep this at like a -1 nerf. This is significant to their Void Scar burst, but I think the other build is also still really good. Balance, Druid is overall performing reasonably well, with a notable exception to Star Surge being underwhelming. We're increasing Star Surge damage to give balance more opportunities to contribute single target burst. Almost a 20% burst to Star Surge. I think balance druids are already kind of decent. I know they're not played that much, but I don't think they're bad. And that's some seriously beefy damage to Star Surge, 20%. So definitely a buff for them. Beast Mastery, all damage dealt by you and your pets reduced by 3%. So a slight nerf there to BM. We've reduced marksmanship damage in a recent hotfix, but those changes were too aggressive. We're pulling back on some of the reductions to Black Arrow and overall damage to bring marksmanship back up to a reasonable spot. Okie doke. Black Arrow damage increased by 11%, and all damage increased by 5%. So they nerfed some of their burst and their cooldowns and modifiers, but they're buffing all their damage in Black Arrow once again. And then they also got some buffs up here to Explosive Shot, Arcane Shot, Multi-Shot, and Steady Shot. So not bad. I think I will move them up. I kind of feel like that's a ++. Although it's like, none of these, just, I want to clarify, none of these pluses are like, oh my god, this is going to be broken. Like, I think these are reasonable changes that give these guys, like, a serious buff, but it's not going to be, like, over-the-top broken, I think. So, yeah, that's what I'll put for now. Arcane is behind other mage specializations, so we're increasing the damage of some of their core spells. These are more difficult spells to fully channel, so we'd like them to feel more rewarding when you do cast them. Alright. Arcane Blast damage increased by 15%. Arcane Blast already hits kind of hard, so if you can get Arcane Blast off, it will do a lot of damage. The only thing about these changes that I would say is, like, although okay, what I was gonna say is I play a lot of Arcane. You do Arcane Blast a decent amount. Arcane Missiles, I think, in theory, should hit hard, but that you just get chain kicked. So maybe the game's slowing down a little bit, but let you build up those procs. You don't have to worry about getting one shot. Like, maybe these will actually be helpful changes to Arcane, but I think the biggest issue with Arcane is just they need more like changes to their fundamentals. So I don't know if this is going to suddenly make Arcane viable, but in all honesty, I'm happy with the buffs. Arcane Missiles and Arcane Blast. I'll put them at a plus. The current build I play doesn't even use Arcane Missiles, but maybe I'll be able to experiment with it, and it'll be fun. So that's what I'm hoping to do. For Fire particularly, Sun Fury is able to deal significant burst during their combustion windows. We'd like to reduce that, with the caveat that casting Fireball should feel rewarding. So they buff Fireball by 80%. Fireball has damage reduced by 6%. And then for Sun Fury, Codex of the Sunstriders now increases damage during combustion by 1%, was 2. So they nerfed Sun Fury Combust, but they buffed Fireball. Now, I do wonder if the Fireball buffs also buff Frost Fireball? I don't know. I think that is something that is very important, because if Fireball damage, if this is a buff to Frost Fireball, this is actually, I think, going to open up Frostfire Fire Mage, which in theory should be pretty fun to play. If you're getting, instant Frostfire bolts that are doing 80% more damage, that should actually be pretty significant. So I don't know if Fire is going to be in a bad spot. In fact, they might have just made it so you just play Frostfire Fire now, which in my opinion is a lot more fun anyways. So that would be cool. Ray of Frost damage reduced by 10%, so we got a 6% Shatter nerf and a 10% Ray of Frost nerf. I would say, I'm still not going to put this in the double nerf category, but it is good nerfs to Frost, and we'll see how it works out. Brewmaster, all damage reduced by 15% in PvP. I've never fought a Brewmaster. This feels like such a random change. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm surprised we don't see, like, nerfs. This feels like the most random change to me. It feels so random. I can't believe it. Like, why Prop Paladins? Prop Paladin ones are the ones that are one-shotting the Brewmaster. I don't really understand it at all. Okay. Holy Paladin, mana regeneration is now reduced by 30%. Oh my gosh. They're bringing Paladins back, man. Like, if you like Hero of the Sun Paladin, the buffs that they did up here, and then also increasing their mana, they might actually be decent. I don't know. I might have to level my Paladin. Truly. Prop Paladin, Divine Exaction, now causes Divine Bolt to cast 2 additional times. Oh, that's a big nerf. Okay, I spoke too soon. So Prot did get nerfed. Their one-shot got Omega one-shot, so sadly, they're gonzo. Brewmaster Monk also got super nerfed for some reason. I don't even think they were so... I don't know. They got giga nerfed. Prop Paladins also got big nerfs. I think Prop Paladins may be dead, to be honest. But yeah, Holy Paladins, I actually am kind of excited about that. I'm not going to give them ++, but I do think that's a solid change. Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest consistent damage over time is quite effective, but the single target spells are lower than intended. We're increasing Shadow Word Madness and Mind Blast damage to help them contribute single target burst a little bit more effectively. Shadow Word Madness damage increased by 25%, and Mind Blast and Void Blast damage increased by 20%. Now, I don't know how much damage Mind Blast and Void Blast do. I don't know. What is Shadow Word Madness?
That's pretty good.
Really quick. Bear with me. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I think that seems good. They got a 25% buff on their old Devouring Plague, now called Shadowward Madness, and they got a 20% buff to Mind Blast. I want to say that's good. I don't know, but at least a +1. Like, I think it's a step in the right direction for Shadow Priest. Maybe we see Shadow Plated. And then Between the Eyes damage reduced by 15% and all ability damage reduced by 5%. So I would definitely put Outlaw in the single nerf category now. I think those are pretty significant nerfs, all ability damage and Between the Eyes damage. Yep.
Overpaying for mediocre car insurance? You can find savings in just a few clicks on Credit Karma to make those road trips, sing-alongs, and all the memories you make in your car even sweeter. Compare personalized offers from trusted providers quick and easy, and you could find a better rate. That's Intimate Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
Never got each other's numbers on Duet, but only if you want things to change and be serious.
Okay.
And then Shaman, so Healing Wave now increases healing by 10%, and Riptide increases, Riptide healing is increased by 15%. One thing I do want to note about Resto Shaman as well, is I think Resto Shaman will be more effective in a slower meta, or just with higher health pools. Like, the more health there is, the more time Resto Shamans have to, like, heal people at, like, the mid-range and, like, low range, without them just flat out dying, which I think should be okay. So the 15% Riptide healing will be very welcome, and Healing Wave already does quite a bit, so it'll do quite a bit even more. And then all destruction damage got increased as well by 5%, so a little bit of a buff. My personal opinion for Destruction Warlock is... Oh, I didn't write down. I didn't put Fire Mage. Fire Mage, I'm going to put them at a slight nerf, but I'm not sure. I do think that Frostfire Bolt barely does anything, but yeah. And then Destro obviously got a slight buff as well. So, the final tally of these notes, guys, is Affliction, Fury, and Marks probably came out the most ahead. Good buffs to Paladins, Enhanced, Arms Warriors, Boomkins, Arcane, Shadow Priest, Resto Shaman, and Destro. And then you have Celti Rogues, Disc, Holy, Priests, Resto Druids, Unholy Decay, and Frost Decay not really getting any changes. Slight nerfs to Og, Beast Mastery, Frost Mage, Outlaw, and Fire Mage. I think it makes sense to me. Frost got nerfed, Fire got nerfed, maybe. Outlaw got nerfed, BM got nerfed, and then they nerfed some of the tank specs. Those got the heaviest nerfs. Meaning, Pharaohs didn't really get changed, Assassination didn't get changed, Devastation didn't get changed, Prez didn't get changed, Demo didn't get changed, Survival didn't get changed, Ellie didn't get changed, Havoc didn't get changed, Ret didn't get changed, Mystery didn't get changed, Windwalker didn't get changed, and Blood didn't get changed. So, the question is this going to be enough to change up the meta? Is it the end of Rogue Mage? Probably not, but will some other comps? Maybe they'll step in. I can see Fury Warriors being pretty decent. I can see Affliction Warlocks being pretty decent. Maybe even with an Assassination Rogue or a Shadow Priest. I don't know. I'm excited to try, though. And I am very excited that both Resto Shaman and Holy Paladin got some buffs, because I think healers being relatively even makes the game the most interesting. For me personally, as it opens up the most amount of composition, so I'm glad we're trying to find that homeostasis with healing changes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the changes. Tune in for the AWC this weekend. I think this video should go live before NA and Cup number 2, so if you're watching it in the morning, make sure you come, hang out, check out the AWC, and check out my stream. Leave a comment, and until next time, peace out, friends. Thanks for watching.
Huh.
It is good to see you here. Be mindful of your time, hero. Communication initiated. May the Titans guard you.
So here we are. High Speaker Irish. Or is it just Irish now? He's fled from the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. Wee, sleeping, cowering, timorous beastie. with magical openings. Brilliant.
Activating defense protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified.
Hey man, yeah. I mean, look at my level.
Seismic protocol activated.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm already 77. I'm trying to see if
Offensive measures engaged.
this little glitch, well not a glitch, but this method is good. Not sure yet so far.
Dominant intruder.
I think I've gotten 3 bars maybe.
Offensive measures engaged.
And then just do like
Seismic protocol
slash follow. I'm trying to cheese it, you know.
offensive measures.
Slash follow.
Dominant intruder identified.
Because I'm just like tired of leveling. I'm trying to find a way around it. Is this star? Yes, star.
Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated.
Star.
Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures engaged.
No, jeez, yeah, exactly, right? Make my life easier, that's what it's all about. Ah, there it is. Here we go. See if this works. Highly unlikely that it will work. If it works, yeah, I think I put brackets for the command. Yeah. Here. I don't think it will because it's not a player. It takes them a long time to even kill the boss. By themselves. You get quite a bit of XP there though. Not enough though to justify it being good.
Looks like the main door's locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console.
I can't follow. You can only command them to keep going, but they won't. They'll stop if you're not around. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Slash follow focus. Target. Focus. Slash follow focus equals follow. No. Slash focus equals See, now they just wait. I can't follow him. Look, he'll just be like, waiting for you. Fuck you, damn. So it just kind of makes it less efficient. If I could figure this out. Could be good. I could do that if I could figure this out. I can level everything because this is available to people that are level 10. Pretty much everything starts at level 10 now. You can start the experience at level 10, so you wouldn't even have to do anything but re-queue. Just keep queuing it. If I could figure out how to follow. The only issue. That's why they put the star right there near their names. So you can't do that. /follow. This command. Alright. The fuck? That's not working. Okay, it won't even let me do that. What the hell? Wait. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure someone's thought of something to do with this. A way around this. I mean, I guess it doesn't take too much just to do this, just to follow him, but okay. Too many I can pull without dying. Bigger pull for these guys. $500 for a kill. 500 XP for a kill. Still pretty fast. Look at that. That's a level. One more kill, maybe. 2 more. Leveled. It's still quick, even though, like, so I still really don't have to do anything. It'd be nice, but at least I'm, like, if I don't try to find an exploit, I'm not at risk of, like, losing,
Fascinating.
getting banned or whatever. Go vanish. Let's see how much we get for this mob. The boss, you get like half a bar. You get 400 points for those. You won't die because the healer. Healing bot. So we got about another halfway bar into the next level. And we haven't killed these. We haven't killed all the mobs. Shouldn't be dying. Good, it's about... Alright, so that was like one bar. I don't know how long that took. Another boss. Get a little over a bar. It's not very fast, it's just lazy, I guess. I wonder if there's not very efficient, it's just it's slow. Maybe not actually, not really. Little slow on the DPS because they're robots, but experience potion, experience buff. Bottle of mysterious wisdom from mysterious satchels dropped by enemies in Dragonflight in the war within. Oh, these potions stack with events based 20%, offering a total of 30% bonus XP and remain usable after the event ends. So I gotta pick up that. Only 10% XP pot, you only need 1 minute. To kill the first elite mob of the day in during fight. There's always some trick. Oh, I died. I'm guessing I got nerfed because I'm not doing anything or something. I'm guessing it knew that I was like AFK. Come on, man. Come on, lead the way, bud. Alright, you go. Full. Go. Lock myself out on purpose. Now they're beating the shit out of him. Oh, I might die though. Wow. How did we lose? Fast. Leave slash reset use. can't follow these guys, but slash follow. No, you cannot. I'm not following. No. That won't work, man. Oh.
Ran 2 of these dungeons because that's all I could really handle, and I'll explain why as this video goes on. But I primarily wanted to observe how the system works, how the AI performs, to see if there is any leveling potential, and to just get an overall picture so that I can speculate on what Blizzard might be doing with AI in the future expansions. So first, let me just talk about the overall dungeon experience that I had with the AI, and I'll dive deeper later. I ran Brackenhide Hollow and Ruby Life Pools. In Brackenhide, I started the dungeon so that the followers would lead the way. However, I felt like they were pulling a lot of unnecessary mobs through the first area, so I ended up turning it off and handling the pools myself. I did try to let the followers take the lead again once I reached the hyena boss, however the tank kept running back the way we came, so I had to turn it back off in order to pull that boss. It seemed like the AI had a very specific path to follow, and if you deviate from it, they will not just automatically adjust. Keep in mind,
when Blizzard first announced follower dungeons in World of Warcraft, a lot of people immediately kicked off. There was this fear that players would stop grouping up together, that everyone would just run dungeons with NPCs, and the social side of the game would die off. But that just never happened. If anything, it proved the opposite. Grouping with real players is still a lot quicker, more efficient, and still the best option if you're trying to level fast or gear up properly. Follower dungeons didn't replace group play, they just gave people another option. And I've always liked that idea. For me, they solved 2 very real problems that WoW has had for years. The first one is pace. Sometimes you don't want to blast through a dungeon at 100 miles an hour, barely seeing where you are. We've all had those runs where the tank is pulling half the dungeon, you're constantly playing catch up, and before you even realise what's going on, the boss is already dead. Follower dungeons let you slow things down. You can actually take in the dungeon, see the layout, see the mechanics, and just play at your own pace. If you're chilling, tired, or just not in the mood to sweat, that's a big win. The second reason I would like them is even more important: learning. Follower dungeons are generally one of the best tools Blizzard has ever added for players who want to learn in a safe environment. You can figure out boss mechanics, dungeon routes, and general floor without the pressure of feeling like you're wasting other people's time. This is a huge win for new players. What's up, everybody?
Yeah. No. Just finish this one. There will be nothing efficient about this. Do something to break up, something different to do, I guess.
service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing.
I don't know, maybe, well, because there's a lot of new patches coming up and classes that are getting buffed, so maybe level even another character, maybe, possibly. It's still so early anyways, just might as well just level. And then maybe eventually when I feel back up to it, is do more shuffles on my mage. Because they're nerfing the Ray of Frost on mage. Or they're nerfing Shatter on mage. Not a huge thing, but it's a little bit something. It's something.
Defense protocols activate.
So I'm thinking go on my warlock. Kind of. I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm getting a lot of XP. I'm more than enough to merit just keep queuing these. In my opinion. Got like 7 bars. We're not even done with the dungeon. Like I got like half a level. That can be as fast, but I don't care.
Break it down.
I don't really have to do anything. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, I think that's the plan, is just to keep leveling and stack up all the best characters too, the best ones that are getting buffed and stuff. Like maybe make some good classes. Whoever's meta. Warlock's gonna be good. It's like that's going up to a high tier because they're buffing their things. You know, it's always usually temporary because you get buffed and then you get nerfed, and that's just how it works. But still, you know, pretty good.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
This last boss. Oh well. It's a lot of XP. But not as good as yeah, definitely not as good as regular queuing, because you're gonna get like basically a level when you complete a regular dungeon with regular people. Bonus XP. I'll pull everything for this guy too.
There he is.
super slow.
Beyond saving. That seems like poetic justice, but let's finish this.
You're slow. The tank's so slow at pulling shit. Where's it going now? This way, asshole. Just go at his base. I have no idea what I'm doing. On rogue. But my friend is a hunter, and this is a good hunter rogue is really good. Usually like S tier type. Go team. So I already almost into the next expansion. So stupid. Oh, where did the fuck go, man? Oh, there he is. Good as go. It'd be cool if you could like give them more armor to make them stronger. You know? Make these robots stronger. Let's see how much XP I get when I complete it. Yeah. Sometimes they have the events where you can like different mode of like remix, which where you can level really fast. But they usually have that at the end of like a season or something. Or end of expansion rather. Which I missed out on because I didn't have a computer. I'm so sleepy. See how much XP I get for this guy. Dude, I'm not gonna die. You for real, dude? How? How did it not let me? You can't fucking AFK in this shit. It's bullshit. Nah, they nerfed it even more, I think. You can't actually, like, sit there and let them just do it. Nah, yeah. Nope. I mean, for some fights, you can't. I don't know. There's like a timer, or it knows, like, when you're trying to cheese the way through or something. I don't know. Stupid. Do all this shit. And this thing does not follow you, man. Just, like, go, man. Just to wait for you. It's just like, not that great. It's not that great. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. Just go. Stupid. Like they enrage or something and you can't kill them.
High Speaker has been laid low. This is what justice feels like. I can't wait to write about your discoveries. Well done, my friends.
That wasn't really worth it, but only to get another group it's good, but it's like, yeah. Get a group fast. Took too long. At least get to 80. It's only 8 o'clock. Jeez, I feel so tired. Maybe it's time to get out a better pattern and go to sleep early. I think it is. This is my body saying, I can't do it anymore. Oh my teeth. Oh, teeth. I gotta get my teeth fixed. Yeah. Just get carried away here. Meet with one of them. Midnight. Meet with one of the inches. Oh, I can't do that. Who's that? No. I don't care. Tutorial. Try this. Catch-up experience. Maybe I get more better gear.
The Arathi Highlands, once bitterly contested. Good to see you, champion. We must take back Hammerfall.
Dude, barely get any XP. Oh, you get this crap gear that I already have pretty much.
Be careful who you trust.
I don't want to do that. No, okay. Oh, geez, baby. Well, I don't really, Oh, this is the last dungeon. I am tired, man.
Thank the Titans you are here. The storm curtain
Yeah,
has been
and
raised,
ASMR,
and
I mean, I don't
are
mind it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not, it's not my thing, you know? Like, people enjoy it.
If we free these storm rooks, we can fly there and try to end this madness.
Hope I get to like 80, that'd be really cool. Nice. What am I? 78. No way. But, oh, well, maybe. I'm getting 600 XP, 650. Actually, I think you probably would. But yeah, as far as content goes, I do taboo. I do the things that people don't like, you know, the things that you're not supposed to like. Because it's better, I guess. It's more, you know, kinkier and stuff. A lot of people, you know.
What is that orb? While you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link up later.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Spicy stuff. That's what I do in my group, is spicy. all the things that most platforms don't allow it. I do that because that's what people really want. Is the things that, you know, perverted shit. We want perverted. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Try to make other people's fantasies come to life if I can. In a weird, way. Dude, I'm so tired, man. Tired. Jeez. What about a fairy godmother? Fairy odd parents. Oh. That's nice. Can I get a res, please? Battle res me? Battle res me? Bro, we pulled everything. Why? You pulled the boss, we pulled everything. Wipe. It's a wipe. Who did that? Well. Wipe it, assholes. What are you doing? Why don't you do this bullshit? Come on, man. Wipe. Wipe it. Oh, you asshole. Oh, God. Wipe, dude. You're wasting people's time, man. Wipe. Dude, stop fucking trolling me. Stop. Just wipe. We gotta fucking wait. Dude. So fucking annoying, man. Wipe it, assholes. Cool, you're just gonna do this. Yeah, please wipe. Just wipe it. Die, please. Thank you. My gear's broken. worries. Worries, I need to go sleep. Need to go back to sleep. Well, whoops. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of XP for that. Well, holy shit, I get a lot of XP for everything. That's... Oops. Yeah, one more level. I think maybe I will get it. possible. Again, it's possible. There's another 2 more bars. Yeah, I think I probably do. Oops.
I command this rookery by right. Feel my blessing. The might of my hammer. Crushed by my power. The might of my hammer. Not the bargains. Appreciate you, mate.
Desperately need your aid. Seek me out, and the light will bear you to Quel'Danas.
Oh man, I'm so sleepy, man. I'm hungry now again. Eat my chicken. And I'm going to, after I eat, stomach full. I'm gonna try to eat something. The rest of this should go and make me feel good. Oh. Alright, 10 more levels.
Anaria Shala. Pleasantries can wait. Even with reinforcements, we cannot hold back the devouring host for long. Make haste, champion. Remain vigilant.
Take me to the motherfucking place. I wanna hear your stories. Your song and dance. Yeah. Here we go. I'm not gonna do any of these.
For now, only
I'm
through
gonna
the
do
constant effort of its defenders, should their strength waver. Bishop Alonso's Fowl has a plan to support those of the Sunwell, and to help.
You still here?
Champion, we're going to save the Sunwell. More importantly, we're going to fix that broken young man.
Oh, cool. A little applesauce. Perked up a little bit. Eating it like a rabbit. No, but in seriousness, I can't really eat it. I have to eat it really slow because my teeth will hurt really bad. I don't know. It always kind of will just hurt either way if I just gotta go on my right side. If I go on the left side, it hurts. Fishing. It's my dumbass drinking all that soda for about a week. Yeah, I'm stupid, man. I feel like I can't help myself sometimes. I'm like,
Such a troubled boy.
it's like I like not caring for me is very deep. Like I don't care about anything
I
almost.
have a plan.
I wish I did. Oh. I wish I took better care of myself. I don't know. We don't need to do any of these. Started when it got better, but not perfect. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you get your proper care, you know, it's not that bad. But I haven't gone to the dentist in years and years and years and years. And that's kind of the result of that, you know. And then on top of that, drinking chocolate milk every day, eating ice cream every day, eating peanut butter, gobs of peanut butter every day. Like, there was no chance in hell that I would not have a cavity, you know. Even if I was brushing, which I was brushing twice a day, or 3 times, sometimes 3 times a day. And there was just no way. With all that. And then mass gainers. The mass gainers was probably the worst thing for my teeth. That's when it started. Mass gainer is pretty much all sugar. All simple sugars. It has even more sugar than like ice cream and everything. It's so bad. So I was like drinking my mass gainer and I was like, every time I took a sip it just like it was just like getting attacked, my tooth. Sucking it all up in there. All that bacteria or whatever. Yeah. Luckily I'm still back at that point. Like, luckily like that I can still like keep the pain away if I just don't eat the sugar. So we're not at that point where it's like no return, you know, where it went into like my bloodstream or whatever, you know. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, oh, you're at the same thing too? Like, you, why is there a $sign near your name? But, just noticed that. There's like a green $sign. Yeah, so you have that same problem where, like, if you eat sugar or eat, like, donuts was really bad. I had a donut and instant pain, like, excruciating. That was the worst one I had. Because it's like glazed donut, sticky glazed, or whatever, or chocolate glazed. Now I want a donut, though. I think I eat so bad also now. Like, I transitioned to like trying to gain weight as for bodybuilding, and now I just eat because I'm probably depressed. Like, I eat like crap because I'm depressed. I think that is. I think that's a reason why I eat so bad. Fried chicken and fast food and sugar. You know. Yeah, that's not, yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta always brush every side. Why would you not brush both sides? Pain? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. So I guess they nerf the experience gain for the, and then you have to go to. This is 7,000 experience for winning one of these now. That's it. Pulled and freaked out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Hi.
I don't know what's up with these rainbow flags everywhere.
Watch your
Thought
back.
maybe it was the gay Pride Month or something. I don't get it. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Yeah. Yeah, I need to buy more toothpaste. I go through it so fast because of my ailments, all my cavities. Bad. bad. Bad teeth, man. I wish we were born with like plastic teeth or something, or like something that we didn't have to maintain. I hate that life is like maintaining life. Maintaining to live. If you don't maintain, I mean, you know, you pretty much just are gonna die. It's a maintenance. Life is maintenance. Isn't that weird? Venturing in the night. Chattering deep. Yeah. Oh. Wait, what? Where do I turn in? Oh, this is just showing all the places I can accept. Yeah. Deal with that. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe I should lay down. I don't know. Went to 403,000 XP to get a level. fuck out of that. I was getting like 75,000. I get 7,000? What the fuck? Oh, I need 100 eye level, that's why. I need higher eye level. 5 pieces. That's what it is. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just like, part of me wants to get this over with so I can play on this guy. You know? And part of me is like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, burnt. I feel like I'm burnt. If I can get some gear for cheap, so I can queue midnight dungeons and then when I get to like halfway, 85. Man, I'll just wake up tomorrow and do it again. And level either my Shadow Priest or Warlock. I think Shadow Priest is going to be better. Still, Shadow Priest is tanky. I don't know what I want to level after that. But I can't see because of the stupid our chat and Google's item armor. Here we go. Oh, leather. Just anything. Jesus. Yeah, we need like cheap doo-doo stuff. High level, like 214 is good. Well, like, I don't know. That's overkill. 201 is what I want. This stuff. Don't care. Don't care about it. Bye, Miss America. Bye. Shoulder by 100 gold. Yep. Hands. Buy for 1,000. That's a little steep, but whatever. And pants. That should bring me definitely enough too. Appropriate eye level, I think. Oh, it should be better than that. Dupe. Wait, what? Its appearance will be added to collection and it will become wait, I can't equip this? Oh wait, what level is this? Oops. I'm an idiot. I didn't even look at the level. Level 90. Redo that, dumbass. I'm so freaking stupid. No, level 80. Level 80. 88. We need 80. 81, 85. 80. Buy that. Oh, damn, it's expensive, dude. Oh my god, what are you doing? You guys are assholes, man. I'm not buying this shit. Yeah, I'll buy 100 eye level crap. Look at this. What is this? Is it 50,000 gold? For 99 eye level? What are we on? Excuse me? Oh my god, what is this, man? Wait. I don't know. Whatever, just buy whatever. Level stuff, whatever. Ugh. Get anything. Hate that I have to keep doing that. Gonna go all the way back down to where I was every time I want to buy something. Oh my god, dude. You for real, man? I don't even know what I brought. It's so annoying. Spend all this gold on fucking crap. Can't even use it. There we go, finally. Let me actually use my shit. Oops. Oh, can't use that yet. What's this? Is that what I wanted to do? Does that give me enough high level? Still not there. Wait a minute.
With perseverance, strength.
Can't read that.
Shoreloron. Baladash Malinore. We shall not.
Let's just do roll quests. That's what you do. Apparently. And then free gear. Have like something like that. Get that. Would be really good. Could have saved a few thousand gold.
Let the ashes of their shipment deliver the message.
Oh. This needs a rub. My mom got these when she came to visit from the dollar store. They're really good. Mm. Oh. I'm just gonna get off. Night, man. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, he's gone.